Handoff Robinson, left edge, cuts through a seam up left guard, spins away from 2 tacklers, gets a block downfield from Samuel. Great run by Robinson.
Incredible run.
Goes back underneath the Robinson. Great dump off. 20, 15, 10, 5, head of steam. Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington! Brian Robinson bulldozes into the end zone. Got a hole at the 10, 5, through a tackle. Touchdown! Stops, throws back towards the end zone. Caught! Brian Robinson! Touchdown!
I love it. We all love it.
Yep.
Our next guest was described by his mother growing up as bigger and stronger than the average child. I would say so. He's still bigger and stronger in the NFL. And I'll also add, very loaded word in this segment, angrier, guys. Welcome to Good Morning Football. Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. What's up, Brian? How you doing?
What's up, man? What's up? How y'all doing?
We're doing great. We're fired up to talk to you, coming off a win. You scored 5 touchdowns this year. You had 3 touchdowns all of last season. It's incredible. You're on fire. How would you describe how you're feeling this year in Week 7 into the Giants? And tell us just the state of you right now as we're going into this week.
Honestly, man, I feel good, man. A little bit better every week. You know, just growing. You know, continue to just, you know, get better. You know, just grow mentally and physically. So, you know, going into this week, you know, I'm excited. You know, going into a divisional, you know, matchup. You know, coming off a win, you know, everybody excited, you know, I'm ready to get going.
Speaking of growth and watching you guys come together, you and Sam Howell arrived in Washington last year. You were both part of that draft class. Really fun to watch you guys come together in this Eric Bieniemy offense. Explain Sam's progression within this offense and why, maybe when you saw he was supposed to be the guy, and how his play has developed in the best way.
You know, honestly, you know, even, you know, all last year and our rookie year, you know, I seen Sam, you know, coming in here, you know, working and competing and, you know, training as if, you know, his opportunities were going to come at any time. And, you know, he continued that into the offseason, you know, continue to build chemistry with, you know, the guys around him, like Terry and myself. And, you know, he just continued to show that, you know, he's a leader. You know, he wants to win. And we support him. We're behind him, you know, every step of the way. And I'm excited to see, you know, how he continues to grow throughout the season.
Brian, you know, last year you went through your own incredible journey, personal and obviously on the field once you got on there, and we were so happy to see you have success. In the offseason, this team went through a major transformation, and you can feel it when you watch these Washington home games, that there's a different crowd, different energy. Have you guys felt it as players since the new ownership group has come in?
Well, you know, honestly, you can feel it in the air, man. It's totally different. You know, the fans in tune, you know, they're loving it. You know, everyone in the building, you know, has, you know, new sense of urgency about just, you know, wanting to do their job, I guess. You know, everybody just seemed to, you know, have been affected by, you know, what has went on, and in a positive way. And I think, you know, that can really help us, you know, for what we're trying to build for the future.
Yeah, you can see the new energy around that team this season. And, Brian, this week you guys go against the Giants. Last year, that game ended in a tie. You'll be at MetLife. You were a rookie last year. Now you're in year 2. Talk about the progression for yourself, and just give us an outlook going into this game.
Well, you know, I got a chance to play against them last year, twice actually, and you know, I kind of know, you know, how they play, and you know how they're gonna, you know, come attack me. So I guess with that experience, you know, I'll be, you know, ready to, you know, go up against them again. You know, in my second year, you know, more experienced and, you know, more, you know, ready to attack. You know, just go up against them and, you know, pull off a win. You know, I didn't get to pull off a win against them last year, so I'm really looking forward to that this year.
Brian, you grew up in Tuscaloosa. You played your high school games just a mere miles away from Bryant-Denny Stadium. You played football at Alabama. But I have to look back specifically at your 2017 team. You were on a roster that I think would go unmatched in today's NFL.
Let's get into this.
The names on this screen are so remarkable. You've got Jalen and Tua at quarterback. That running back room, Najee, Damian, Brian Robinson, Josh Jacobs. I mean, then the list goes on and on. Could this team beat every single, if you put all these guys on the field at one time right now in the NFL, would you beat everybody?
Hey, That's a roster. Like,
That's a roster.
I tried to tell somebody a couple weeks ago. I'm like, man, they don't understand our teams back in 2017 to 2018 could probably put out a whole 53-man roster, and a practice squad team. Like, we had literally a team full of NFL talent, players, and everybody continue to grow into the NFL and doing very great for themselves. So that's very good to see. Just being on the same team with those guys and going to work with those guys and just seeing how everybody grew and succeeded after school with that.
Brian, one of the stories before the season was, Ron Rivera spoke about Eric Bieniemy and how his coaching style might not be for everyone, but we're getting there. The offense seems to be doing just fine. You guys seem to like playing for Eric Bieniemy. Why don't you give us a midway point of the season where you guys are at 3-3? What's it been like working with offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy?
Man, honestly, it's been great. Learn something about him, new every day. He's a great coach. He wants to win, and I feel like, if it's important to you to want to win, then you will listen to him. And I honestly think, whatever kind of got out, about, whatever coach has said kind of was blew out of context. It wasn't, a situation where, somebody was complaining about his coaching style. It wasn't even probably something that had to do with, on the field type of energy. So, man, I think it's been great, just getting to know him and just grow with him, in game. And I'm excited, for, what we can really build together.
We are too, and we are excited to watch as the year goes on. Brian, this is a scepter, and you do not have one of these. This goes to the angriest runner in the league. Listen, I know you get mentioned many, many times on social because I get mentioned in the same tweets. There's a lot of Commanders fans, Bama fans who are saying, how come B-Rob does not have one of these? Do you see this, and what is your response to all those people fighting for you, or maybe those people here at the table?
I see it, and my response to that is, I don't have no choice but to end up with one eventually. Like, eventually you're going to have to give me one. Okay. I know how the votes and stuff go. I can't sit up here and vote on myself. I'm pretty sure, if the fans could vote, somebody would, vote for me. But you're going to eventually have to give me one, because I'm going to continue to run. I'm going to continue to run angry. I'm going to continue to put out, put on display angry runs every week. So,
dude,
eventually,
you're preaching.
Eventually, I'll have one. Yeah,
it's coming.
That's
Speak it into existence.
It almost sounds like a threat, and I like that. I like you, Brian. I like the way you run. I like the way you talk. I loved the way you played against Atlanta. I would have loved to give you one of these. It was a little more complicated than that, but I think next week it might just be very simple. Very simple.
Yes.
It's like
Commanders,
you couldn't show me. You didn't even show me no love on it though. You didn't show me no love on it though.
Oh.
What's up with that?
You're saying you should have been nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Kyle.
You could have just played my video. I ain't even had to come in the top 3 or 4. You could have just played my video or something, just to show them like, hey, this is how you finish a run right here.
You. Fuck.
I would have loved.
Do I got to get?
Brian,
is my ratio is my ratio 5 to 1? Do I got to run over 5 people to 1 to get a scepter?
What does he have to do? What does he have to do?
Set the standard so he knows what he has to do.
Yeah.
Hey.
What? Did you tell me?
Wondering the same thing.
Oh, you tell him.
Brian,
let him go. Let him cook. We're in the same room right now. You can tell me. You can tell me exactly what you want to see.
I see. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to give you the respect of the same energy face to face that I would when you're not here. I'm telling you. Can someone help me, please? Brian, you deserve 5 of these things. I will walk through hell to get you one, even at the cost of my expense, my career, my reputation. You just keep doing you. I'm telling you, change nothing. Because you've been nominated about 26 times. Yep. And to your point last week, this guy ran over 6 Falcons in the end zone.
The Falcons are still lying on the ground.
We can't even, he's saying, I can't even get a nomination. I can't even get my little face in the box, and you say somebody else's name. Dude, you deserve it all.
It's coming.
Change nothing.
It's coming.
It's not on you.
It's coming.
It's on us and some bigger things. But I just absolutely love you, Brian, and it is coming. It's coming. Oh, man, I'm stressed.
I appreciate y'all.
The man always trying to hold us down. We're coming.
Appreciate y'all for having
We
me.
love you, Brian.
Scepter.
This is incredible.
Scepter.
You guys think I'm done.
It's
coming. I'm telling you.
Oh, there. Kyle's going to angry run off this set because he's so upset right now. It's great. I can't wait.
Good luck this week,
We're
man.
going to vote for you, man. It's coming.
Brian, good luck this weekend. Get that.
Yeah, stay healthy.
Can't even
Thank y'all.
put me in the list of the finalists. God dang.